I'll be reacting to the Saint's Magic Power is Omnipotent, episode 7. I'll be watching it from Funimation's website, and I'll be starting my reaction in 1, 0, go! Kadokawa. And I also like the little touch with the little shurikens near Funimation's logo. Gives it a bit more personality. Oh boy. About damn time we're gonna see more of her at the very least. Just wonder how she's gonna react to Seijo though. I'd probably realize who that is though. I do hope she gets to have a chance of having a one-on-one conversation with Seijo. Because out of all the characters in the series, we do have a good grasp of almost everyone, like Sei. We've got a good grasp of Elizabeth. We got a good grasp of the Prince. We've got a good grasp of Hawk's personality. We've pretty much got a grasp of almost everyone except for audio. But hey, you know what? You know what they say, better late than never. I'm actually glad it's seeming like it's gonna focus on her too, because out of all the characters, she didn't really seem that mean-spirited when she was isekai into the other world, and it doesn't even look like she was looking at Sei with... Well, yeah, I guess you could say that she didn't recognize Sei there. So I guess it's too early to say whether she would look at someone like Sei with contempt or jealousy. But well, I'm excited to find out though. And on top of that, I actually am interested to see what that douchey prince is gonna do too. Because if it already has involved, okay. Actually, I don't mind it going into some pre-isekai stuff. Oh. Huh. Just going by the implications of that photo, looks like she was either a high or middle schooler, just going by the picture then. Kinda makes me feel even more bad for Aria, because it seemed like at least her pre-isekai life seemed pretty happy. And you know what? Just the contrast with how Sei was treated versus how Nadia was treated, it's pretty damn vast. Oh, this is an adorable little perspective there. Hey, I'm not gonna blame her for not paying attention to the minute, well, I wouldn't say the minute details, but to the details, considering that just everything is being thrown around at once. I mean, I'd imagine being thrown into another world is... Aww. Oh! Aww. I mean, I'm not gonna blame her one bit. In contrast to Sei, who didn't really seem to have a super happy life, Arya seemed to have a really happy life in comparison. I do like that perspective, though. Don't get me wrong, Sei's perspective was amazing, but I also like the perspective of someone also being really someone to get isekai to another world. Damn, this dude's a badass. I like Damien, at least from what they've shown off of him so far. And you know, I do like how when it shows the prince, it shows you that he's not a completely irredeemable individual. It shows you that he has some positive traits towards him. I do like that bit of characterization. And it does look like it would suit her the most. Considering not just the colors, but the style too. It looks soft. Definitely fits in with Arya's cute character design. Oh! I mean, she was just got into the world wearing a pink outfit, so I definitely give it away. No, but all jokes aside, though, I actually really like the scene where you see it slowly. I mean, hey, I'm not gonna blame her for that. It's just slowly sitting in. It's like when you move into a place, you really don't believe it until weeks after you moved into a new place. Sometimes it's actually relatable what Arya's feeling. Whoa. Why do I get the feeling that Prince might do something douchey? Okay, that dude with the blue hat looks like an absolute dude. Oh. That's why games like poker or card games, I usually try to avoid it when it comes to gambling. Just too many risks involved, but I guess it's something I do appreciate about the animation. You see multiple characters moving on screen at once. It's actually impressive. Usually in animes, I mean, I want to blame people for not liking the prince. He ain't exactly the shining beacon of charisma. Wonder what he means by too lively, though. Because I don't... Oh, okay, so it means that. Okay, I mean, that's reasonable. I just wonder, though, if that's all there is to it, because at least the Prince of Serbia could be sugarcoating a few things, so that's my gut feeling. Or he at least better do that. But hey, at least he's willing to try. I mean, with that, shit, it would be old to reject. Okay, at least we're seeing him actually humble. At least for us instant. As much as a douche as Prince Kyle is, I do hope he can change for the better eventually. Just because someone is an irredeemable individual at the moment doesn't mean they can't become someone semi-decent eventually. Aww, that's fucking adorable. Aww. Okay. That was actually nice because at least from a story standpoint, it shows us why Arya was gung-ho, at the very least, when it comes to helping out Prince Kyle. So that's nice, actually. And this also does a great job of filling us in to what... I'm assuming she didn't do a fantastic job, though, because by the way other people are looking at her when it comes to the girls. And yeah, like the girls in the background. And plus, I didn't mention that Arya wasn't like the most... My guess is she ain't doing the best of job when it comes to utilizing magic with the way people are looking at her. At least when it comes to the females in the background. Yeah, I'm not gonna blame her for being scared one bit. Honestly, out of Prince Kyle's group, I only really like Arya and Damien. That's about it. Those two. I do love that character moment for Arya because now she's gained a sense of responsibility. She now knows of the weight of the Saint title, and she's willing to go through with the responsibilities of serving the kingdom. So I do actually really like that bit of growth there. Oh boy. Drama! My drama, my senses are tingling. Oh boy. I mean, it ain't like they have any other choice. She is. Oh, but then again, I guess I could explain why. They can't just straight up reveal that she's a saint. Well, we know that Arya isn't really a saint, but at least at that point in time, Prince Kyle and a lot of other people do perceive her as a saint. Honestly, this really makes me feel bad for Arya because even though, yes, they got neglected by the nobility, it actually ended up being for the best because at least they wasn't around toxic individuals, you know? So this actually really makes me feel bad for Arya now. But you know, if she at least makes a friend, that'll hope she at the very least tries striking up a conversation. You can start just thinking about it with the way she's moving her feet. Oh, she's going for it. Fuck! Oh, man. I mean, hey, Arya tried her best. At least I know that feeling where you're about to strike up a conversation, but then there's an interruption. It stings. But the only thing they can really do is just take that bump in the road, and if you fall, just get back up, you know? And plus, I actually like the detail in the animation. You actually see bits of her clothing soaked. In some animes I've seen, when rain falls on a character, you don't even see it stick on the clothing, as if there was zero rain. I love the attention to detail here. I wish more animes did this. Unfortunately, they don't, though. Damn, that's a cool feat. Yo, that is badass. I even love that little bit of playfulness with Mario, too. Well, know what she means by I'm not completely dry. Oh. Oh man, that is fucking cute. I love Damien. Oh, just considering the fact that he went out of his day to make sure that her girl had an umbrella was pretty darn cool, and you can tell she genuinely enjoys her time with him. Oh, this motherfucker. Good. Good. I hope it starts sinking in that he fucked up and misjudging our girl. Hey, that's what he gets. At least he admits that he was stubborn. Okay, at least now we get the reason as to why he has to be that fast. Oh. Now I'm afraid of what type of use of fun for Arya, though. Hey, at least here you're seeing Kel actually consider Arya's feelings. I do like that. Showing some sparkles in that heart of his. Okay, at the very least he's owning up to his responsibilities to a certain extent. Okay. Oh. I still feel bad for Damien, though. Ugh. Fuck. I want our boy Damien to have a happy ending, so with Arya. Ah. Oh. Been waiting for this. The thing is, though, oh, well, okay, jeez, it was just small chat. He really, I know why Kyle did that, though. He's being overprotective. But you know what? I guess it could serve to their advantage because it may be best for Elizabeth to make her. Oh. I understand there is such a need as protection, but that's going a bit too far there. Because in being overly clingy, it might actually make Gara feel like she's in a figurative cage, and it could really sour the relationship between Arya and Kyle in the long run. That's the issue with that. you can really tell I want to speak with Elizabeth so badly too. I mean, hopefully the right time will show up eventually. Oh. Yeah, you know, at this rate, they might even be BFFs at this rate when it comes to Elizabeth and say what the rate they're going. But when you're looking at it, though, I mean, I'm not gonna. Yes, Kyle could handle things better, but I understand his perspective, though, too. But at the same time, and you know, maybe it would have happened. They would have become friends. Yes! Good shit. It doesn't matter if she's awkward, you know? That's the process of getting used to a new culture. Sometimes you're gonna there's gonna be bumps in the road. Sometimes when trying to interact with people, you're gonna fuck up. But hey, you know what? It's all a matter of learning, because in social interactions, if you don't take risks and interacting with people, then you're just not gonna grow as an individual. You're gonna stay stagnant, and you're never gonna be able to get out of your. You're never gonna be able to get out of your figurative comfort zone. And that's what I love about Aria. You're seeing that she's actually, even though, yes, she's a young girl, she's got a lot of mental toughness. That I do have to give credit, because despite being in this situation, she never asked for Prince Kyle to indulge her in massive amounts of luxuries at all. And also, from what I'm noticing too, it says a lot about Aria's personality, because of all the things she asks for, she just wants to go home. She doesn't ask for anything beyond that. So I love how with Aria, you see that she's got a nice humbleness, but she's got a really good personality too. And she's charismatic, just given the fact that... Oh, okay, now it's back. That is until, pretty sure if they ever saw feet from Say, they'd be absolutely shocked, though. Who knows, maybe it'll trigger in her mind that that's the woman that was summoned alongside her. Damn! Hopefully, though, Ida and Sei can have a long conversation eventually, though. I can really go! Ah, it's over. Good episode, though. I actually think this was one of my favorite episodes in the series, so I'm definitely going to be giving this one a 9 out of 10, actually. Even though it wasn't the most comedic-centered episode in the series, it did a lot in a short amount of time, and that's what really impressed me the most about this episode. And let me break it down why that's the case. Reason why I was really impressed with what it did in a short amount of time is because, all things considered, when it came to this episode, it had the tough task of giving us Aria's backstory, giving us characterization, and also showing off character development, and while also making at least, well, I don't think they're ever going to find a way of making Prince Kyle super lovable, considering how he acted in the first episode. They did a good job at the very least having Prince Kyle own up to the fact that he did fuck up in misjudging our girls Sei a bit too quickly, And he did call himself stubborn. So I do like that type of self-awareness. And that's the thing about this episode that was amazing. It did all that simultaneously, and it didn't feel rushed. Because y'all know my thoughts on the series sometimes. Sometimes I feel the series, it rushes things too much. This episode, it didn't feel that way. It felt like everything was well-paced with a nice sense of narrative timing. And that's why I really adored the episode. And then on top of that, what can I say? It was nice actually getting to see Elizabeth try to talk with Ida, even though, yes, she failed. Seeing her attempt, it was nice, and it shows you how nice of a woman she is and wanting to do that. That's really darn cool. That's why I thought I did a great job of layering some of the cast of characters in the series that sometimes don't get a lot of screen time. And Damien was the biggest shocker. Only took one episode, but I already loved Damien, and I adore him. And that's what I thought the episode was worthy of a 9 out of 10. It accomplished all of that. Great visuals, great voice performances, and there really wasn't much more I could ask for from an episode like this. But anyways, y'all, these are my thoughts on the episode. I would love to hear your thoughts on how you feel about my reaction or the episode itself in the comment section below. Hope y'all rate the video, share, comment, or subscribe, and I'll see y'all later if you come back for more. But anyways, y'all, thank you so much for watching my video, and have a fantastic day, everyone. Bye-bye.